Hello everyone. Earthworms, small creatures with a huge role in the ecosystem, have long been known as the natural engineers of the soil. With their ability to aerate the soil, improve soil quality, and maintain ecological balance, earthworms truly are a precious gift from nature. But did you know that in China, these creatures are not only part of nature, but are also at the center of a promising and rapidly growing farming industry? With low investment costs, simple breeding techniques, and high economic returns, earthworm farming is gradually becoming a popular trend in many rural areas of China. This model not only helps local people increase their income, but also contributes to environmental protection, land restoration, and promotes sustainable agriculture. Let's take a look at the incredible benefits that earthworms bring. Improving soil quality. Earthworms help make the soil loose and airy, increase water retention, and enrich its nutrients. Their waste, known as worm castings, is an extremely valuable organic fertilizer that supports healthy plant growth. Recycling organic waste. Earthworms can process organic waste such as leaves, sugarcane residue, and livestock manure, turning them into natural fertilizer, which helps reduce pollution and the amount of waste released into the environment. A source of protein-rich feed. Earthworms are also used as feed for poultry, fish, and other livestock, helping reduce production costs and improve economic efficiency. In large-scale earthworm farms in China, farmers not only take advantage of these creatures' remarkable qualities, but also integrate modern techniques to optimize production. The worm farming process is well organized, from preparing the living environment to harvesting, all contributing to a closed-loop ecosystem that is both environmentally friendly and economically valuable. Today, we will take you on a tour of a large-scale earthworm farm in China to witness firsthand how the locals transform these small creatures into a valuable resource. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support us. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We look forward to your feedback to help us improve our content. With the significant advancements in technology and the diversity of modern machinery, large-scale worm farming has become simpler and more efficient than ever before. Utilizing specialized equipment, farmers not only save labor, but also dramatically increase the speed and efficiency of their operations. However, in certain delicate processes, the human touch remains essential to ensure the worm population in the farm is not harmed or diminished. Worms are creatures that thrive in quiet environments with warm temperatures, high humidity, and plenty of greenery. Therefore, if you are planning to farm worms, choose peaceful areas with good drainage and natural vegetation to create an ideal habitat for them to live and grow. Additionally, it is crucial to ensure that the worm farm is not exposed to sources of pollution. Avoid areas near factories, mining sites, or places at risk of heavy metal contamination and harmful chemicals. A clean, safe environment will not only protect the health of the worms, but also improve the efficiency and quality of the farming process. To ensure that worms are not lost during the farming process, building a standard-compliant farm is extremely important. Earthworms are sensitive to light, especially direct sunlight. Direct exposure to the sun can cause the worms to dehydrate, even leading to mass death. Therefore, the farming area needs to be carefully sheltered using shade nets or tall plants to create a dim, cool, and stable lighting environment. In addition, the drainage system plays an essential role. Installing drainage ditches around the farm will help prevent flooding caused by accumulated rainwater and maintain the proper moisture level for optimal worm growth. If you are farming worms at home, there is no need for a large-scale setup. Available materials like old wooden boxes, bamboo baskets, or even a small corner in your garden or balcony can be used effectively as a worm farm. As long as the environment is well ventilated, clean, and properly shielded, earthworms will thrive even in small spaces. Temperature is a crucial factor that determines the growth and development of earthworms. The ideal temperature range for optimal growth is between 60 degrees Fahrenheit and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 15 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. If the temperature is too high or too low, the worm's activity and growth processes will be severely affected, potentially leading to death if adjustments are not made in time. In summer, temperatures often rise, which can cause heat stress for earthworms. To maintain a stable environment, measures such as frequent watering to lower temperatures and increase humidity should be implemented, along with good ventilation to reduce heat buildup in the farming area. Shading with nets or tall plants can also help reduce direct sunlight exposure. Conversely, during winter, temperatures can drop to levels that are too cold for worms. To keep the environment warm, you can use plastic sheeting for coverage or construct simple greenhouses to protect worms from the cold and maintain temperatures at suitable levels. Besides temperature, humidity also plays a vital role in earthworm farming. Earthworms thrive in environments with high humidity, ideally between 70% and 80%. If the environment is too dry, worms can become dehydrated, leading to reduced activity and efficiency. On the other hand, if humidity is too high, the soil may become waterlogged, making it difficult for worms to move and search for food. Therefore, maintaining stable humidity through regular watering and controlling drainage systems is essential to ensure healthy worm growth. Selecting the right worm breed is a crucial step that plays a decisive role in the success of worm farming. To ensure high productivity and maintain the health of your worm population, prioritize choosing robust breeds with rapid growth, excellent reproduction rates, and strong adaptability to farming conditions. Worm breeds can be purchased from reputable worm farms that specialize in providing quality-tested breeds. This is a safe and reliable option, as worms from these sources are often already accustomed to captive farming conditions, minimizing risks during the adaptation phase. Alternatively, you can collect worms from nature, particularly from areas with rich humus soil that are free from pollution. However, this method requires meticulous effort and experience, as well as thorough checks to avoid introducing weak, diseased worms or harmful parasites. In addition to breed selection, you should also consider the specific needs of your farming model. For instance, if your goal is to produce vermicompost, you might choose red wigglers or composting worms, Eisenia fetida, which are renowned for their efficiency in processing organic matter. On the other hand, if you aim to use worms as livestock feed, consider breeds that are larger in size and rich in nutrients. Remember, selecting a good breed provides a solid foundation for the entire farming process, helping you save time, effort, and costs while achieving the highest efficiency in your production model. Earthworms are omnivorous creatures with a diverse diet. They primarily consume natural food sources such as decayed leaves, dry grass, vegetable scraps, as well as livestock and poultry manure. To ensure robust growth and effective reproduction, it is crucial to provide a sufficient and balanced food supply. Regular feeding and careful monitoring are essential to ensure that the worms receive adequate nutrients for comprehensive development. One of the best options for feeding earthworms is organic-rich food, particularly cow and pig manure. These are nutrient-dense, easily accessible, and can supply the essential substances that support the healthy growth of worms. Additionally, kitchen waste, such as fruit peels, vegetable scraps, or garden byproducts like dry leaves and small branches, are also excellent food sources. Utilizing these readily available resources from the household and garden not only provides suitable nourishment, but also helps recycle waste effectively. When feeding earthworms, the method is simple, but requires attention to achieve the best results. The food should be evenly spread across the farming area, avoiding piling it too thickly in one spot, as this can increase moisture levels, potentially creating an overly wet environment that may hinder the worm's development. Each feeding session should provide food in an amount equal to about 1/3 of the thickness of the soil layer in the farm area. This approach ensures that the worms can easily access their food while maintaining an ideal living environment, neither too wet nor too dry. Although earthworms have a good resistance to many types of diseases, maintaining a clean and hygienic living environment is crucial for their sustainable growth. To prevent diseases from emerging and spreading in the worm habitat, it is essential to regularly clean the worm bed. Remove dead or sick worms to avoid affecting the health of the rest. The feed should also be carefully processed beforehand to eliminate harmful bacteria and parasites that could harm the worms. When signs of disease are detected, using biological products to disinfect and clean the environment is highly necessary. These products help protect the worm farming environment from harmful agents, while ensuring stable development for the worm population. In addition to keeping the habitat clean, observing and monitoring the worms' growth daily is extremely important. It is necessary to closely monitor for early signs of abnormalities in their development. At the same time, timely supplementation of food and water is crucial to ensure the worms always have adequate nutrients and proper moisture levels. Another important factor is adjusting the rearing density to a reasonable level, avoiding overcrowding that restricts the worms' movement. This could significantly affect their growth rate. Remember, worms need space to move and forage, so maintaining an optimal density helps them grow healthily. To keep the worm farming environment fresh and nutrient-rich, periodically loosening the soil and replacing the bedding material is indispensable. This ensures the soil remains aerated, providing ideal conditions for worms to move and grow while supplying them with essential nutrients through beneficial microorganisms in the soil. When the earthworms reach the desired maturity, farmers proceed with harvesting. This is a crucial step that requires careful preparation to ensure the highest efficiency. Harvesting is typically done on dry days, as overly wet or muddy soil can make it more difficult to separate the worms from the soil, reducing productivity and requiring additional processing time. During the harvesting process, farmers often use specialized machinery to assist in separating the worms from the soil. These devices are specifically designed for sifting, helping to quickly and effectively remove most of the soil clinging to the worms. However, to ensure that the worms and soil are completely separated and achieve the desired level of cleanliness, farmers need to perform an additional manual processing step. This step involves using hand tools and requires meticulousness and skill to remove any remaining soil. After the process of thoroughly separating worms and soil is completed, farmers move on to the next stage, which involves weighing and packaging the worms according to the required quantities and customer needs. Depending on the purpose, the worms can be delivered directly to buyers, such as households, farms, or businesses that need them for organic fertilizer production, animal feed, or soil improvement. Additionally, some worms may also be supplied to other farms to expand the scale of worm farming. The compost produced by earthworms is not only a byproduct of the worm farming process, but also a valuable resource for agriculture. After the worms break down organic matter, they produce a natural fertilizer rich in nutrients and beneficial microorganisms that help improve soil quality. This worm compost helps soil become loose and airy, retains moisture effectively, and provides essential nutrients for crops, promoting healthy plant growth. With its high nutritional value, worm compost is increasingly popular among farmers for improving crop yields. After being harvested and processed, the compost is carefully packaged and transported to farms and farmers who need it. This is not only a sustainable organic solution, but also a valuable product that supports clean and efficient agriculture. Thank you for watching the video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave your comments. We look forward to hearing your feedback. See you in the next video.